Hey, my name is Chris Johnson, and my wife left me about 3 years ago. And at the time, it was the worst fucking thing that ever fucking happened to me in my life. I hit rock bottom. I was fucking suicidal. I had to go to a fucking therapist. It was a goddamn mess. But 3 years later, it is really the fucking best thing that ever happened to me. I'm fucking rolling along now. I remember when I was a kid, you're always thinking that, like, I'm gonna grow up and get married or whatever the fuck just because it's, like, the thing that people do. And then, like, I went to college and I met my future ex-wife and we got together and things were good for a long time. And, you know, you start fucking building whatever fucking future it is, which for me was a fucking trail of tears. But, like, you know, you're always in a relationship, and I always thought I would be in a relationship. And even Christ almighty, if you fucking go back to maybe, like, early podcasts, I was desperate after my wife left to get back into another fucking relationship. I just wanted it. I didn't know how to live on my own, essentially. I had no fucking idea how to be self-sufficient. I didn't know how to do it, I guess. I got my fucking head straight. I started doing fucking work on myself. I started moving forward. That's the fucking secret. Just keep fucking moving forward. You feel stuck, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, just keep getting up out of fucking bed and going to work. Or keep taking care of your fucking cats or your dog or whatever the fuck. Any little fucking thing that you got, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Grab onto that and keep on fucking trucking. It'll give you some sense of purpose and it'll help you fucking dig out of your situation. I'm at a point now, 3 years later, where I have gone out with exactly one person in the last 3 years. And it was a fucking debacle. And it was fucking stupid, and I probably shouldn't have fucking done it. Here's the shitty thing, right? You take a look at your life. You take a look at where you're at right now. Where you are at right now is a result of every single decision that you've made every day of your life up until this point, right? And the problem is, like, I'm happy where I am now. I mean, I don't want to fucking sell insurance forever and work at a goddamn call center and stay in my small fucking one-bedroom apartment, but, like, I'm happy with where I'm at. And I'm moving forward. And eventually I might get out of that job and I might get out of this situation. I don't feel like it's a hopeless thing. I don't know when the fuck it's going to happen. But I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm just enjoying myself. So I'm in a good spot. And because of that, the divorce was necessary. And dating that fucking asshole was necessary. You know what I mean? I wish it didn't, like, kill so much of my time. I was with my ex-wife for 14 and a half fucking years. And I'm 35 years old now. I mean, I wish it didn't take so fucking long for me to get where I'm at now. But I always ask myself this question. Would I rather not be where I'm at now? You know what I mean? Would I rather just be a stumbling fuck? You know, not knowing where the fuck I'm going or, you know, working some job that pays next to no money or, you know, blowing hobos in alleys or any of that bullshit. You can still, like, regret stuff, though. Like, I regret going out with that girl, but I'm glad I'm where I'm at. Because it made me realize, like, I'm not really a fucking dater. I'm not going to fucking do that again. That was fucking stupid. I went against all my instincts to do it. When you get divorced, or like something traumatic happens to you, you don't know, at least in my case, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was stuck. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. And then everybody wants to give you advice. There's columns that give you advice. There's people that give you advice. The advice is fucking brutal. It's terrible. Because they're always telling you really like, hey man, you don't need her anymore. Fuck her. You gotta go out with more women. You gotta go out with more guys. You gotta get back out there. It's like, hey, you're still a fucking mess. Why don't you mask that pain by going out and ruining somebody else's life? The girl I went out with after my ex-wife, it was 14 months later, and I gotta tell you right now, still not enough time. Still not enough time. I was still fucked up. I still wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, and I got attached too quickly, and it was just a disastrous relationship. I don't hate my ex-wife. I don't really regret my ex-wife at all, to be honest with you. Because that was what I wanted, you know what I mean? I wasn't like forced into the relationship with my ex-wife. I loved her. I wanted it. I wish she didn't leave the way she did, but she was my best friend for a lot of years. I mean, I think she still hates me. I don't hate her. Why the fuck should I? Sometimes things go to shit, and you can't do anything about it. And it sucks, and it's going to hurt a long time. But I hope that if it ever happens to you, that you eventually get to a point where I'm at, and you feel pretty good about yourself, and feel pretty good about what happened, you know, as well as you can. I'm at this weird point now, too, where I've been, you know, craving a relationship my entire life. And now that I'm not in one for a while, not only do I not know how to be in one anymore, or do I not know how to ask anybody out anymore, or do I not know how to, even if I was interested in anybody, let that person know that I was interested in them. I don't know how I would function in a relationship at this point anymore. It's like I forgot. Especially when you take a look at my relationships just being complete fucking dumpster fires. I don't really think I knew what the fuck I was doing. So how the fuck do I think or do I expect, or would I expect, to know what the fuck I'm doing now? Gotta be honest with you, I think I'm fucking less apt to know what the fuck I'm doing now. Better place, less idea of what the fuck I'm doing. That's the secret. You're never gonna know what the fuck you're doing. Which is shitty because, I mean, like, hey, maybe there's somebody that you want to spend more time with and you don't know what to fucking do about it. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. Where I'm at right now is I just like to let shit play out. People tell you to take big swings and take big chances and say shit, but there are a lot of other factors involved in life, and sometimes you just gotta see where shit goes. I'll be back every Sunday, every Wednesday. That's when you're going to get your new episodes. You can follow me on Apple Podcast and Google Play or on Podbean. The website or the app has every single fucking episode. It's good shit. I'm on Instagram too, at maybe 5 minutes. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You, so hit me up there. Follow my ass there. And Facebook as well. If you're my Facebook friend, we got those episode videos right in the timeline.